I have never in my life had a housekeeper or maid or any kind of servant, neither of my parents. It was indicated in 2016 when I was working at XL Specialized Trailer in Manchester, Iowa, that I had some kind of housekeeper or maid. No, I've never had a housekeeper or maid. I don't know who they would be talking about, number one, on that. Number two, I've never been married. There was a indication that I murdered my ex-wife. I've never been married. The only woman I've been with multiple years in the last couple decades is Jennifer Walker, who is, that's not her maiden name either, but she lived here with me in 2008, 2009. She was former military for a year and a half, until she got pregnant. I noticed an obituary from a Jennifer Smith, which is now Jennifer Walker's, who she married, a Smith. She is 10 years younger than me. The obituary for the woman Jennifer Smith from Charles City, Iowa, is only 6 years younger than me or something. I had nothing to do with Jennifer Smith that died. I have no idea how she died. I noticed there was an obituary for her from Charles City, Iowa. I've never met her. The only Jennifer Smith or Jennifer Walker I've ever had anything to do with lives in Waterloo, Iowa, I think still with her husband, who she met after we broke up in 2013. I've never had any connection to anyone claiming that they were married to me. That is a criminal. I want them in prison for 10 years. I've not been part of a business in the last several years either. Last employment I had was April 2018 with Taylor Bridge Construction. That's the last employment of any kind I've had. No association with any business. I don't work for someone else. I don't represent anyone else. Truth is about me on my twitter.com/realwade51, REALWADE51 Twitter, and youtube.com/@WADEALANHEINEMN. It is May 24th, 2023. I am Wade Allen Heineman. It's 2:12 p.m. I woke up about 12:40. I haven't been sleeping in my camper. This is my parents' camper. I say not mine because I stumble over it when I say mine, because it's my parents, Jerry and Lois Heineman's. I don't pay rent. It doesn't have running water or adequate electricity, which is why I moved out of it and lived in my Escalade for 8 to 9 months, because it has inadequate electricity. And it started on fire when I turned the power on at one point. Home alone all day, night by myself. I am Wade Allen Heineman, 51 years old. I am 51 years old. I am not my son. My son is 27. I don't know where he is since high school, 9 years ago. I don't know anything about his life for 9 years. Not slept. I don't have any relationship with him because his mother wouldn't let me see him when she was dating or married. Tanya, who is pale white. So is my son, pale white, 5'8" to 5'10". That's my only known child. Not slept in the camper 3 days. Never had a maid. Never been married. Been my Escalade sleeping the last. There's my lights again. The last three mornings is when I've been sleeping in the mornings. I cooked a pizza on the Escalade last night. LIB943, REALWADE51 Twitter. I am the real Wade Allen Heineman. And I'm PTSD today because of people claiming I had a house servant or something again, or that I killed somebody, or that I was married. None of those things have ever happened. And the only gun I've ever had, again, indications about guns, is my shotgun. And I don't know where that is. It should be locked in the camper, but there's a lot of stuff in there. And I haven't seen it for many months. So the only gun I've ever had in my hands was my shotgun outside of a shooting range in Las Vegas in 2011. There's indications I had drugs. Whoever, quote, found drugs, planted them. I have never had any possession of any illegal substance in my entire life. So whoever's claiming I had drugs, planted them while I was gone. And whoever found them was involved in it.